It's no secret at this point that the post-Endgame MCU has been a greatly mixed bag in terms of quality, so I think you can understand the skepticism I had when Marvel announced they'd be doing a Thunderbolts movie, featuring a not particularly powerful team of super soldiers and assassins that had to fight the fucking Sentry of all people. But fuck me, this was somehow one of the best MCU movies in years. Not that that's a high benchmark anyways. For once, the movie doesn't feel like an absolute chore to get through. It actually has a very compelling story and message to convey about mental health. Everyone in this movie is at a low point, and it's all for good reason, and it even plays in really well to the antagonist of the movie. For the sake of this review, I'm going to be summarizing the plot so that my review makes a little more sense, so spoilers ahead, you've been warned. The movie picks up a few months after the events of Captain America Brave New World, because the sooner we forget about that mess of a movie, the better. And we follow Yelena Belova on a mission to kill a scientist and cover up her boss's dirty work. We also learn that she's starting to feel worthless. Don't we all, man? Don't we fucking all? Anyways, we find out the reason she's even working for Val in the first place is so she can get a more public-facing role as a superhero to try to live up to her sister Natasha. Val agrees to give her the promotion on the condition she completes one last mission for her, and that's to destroy all the remaining evidence of something called Project Sentry. Unfortunately, when Yelena arrives to wipe out the evidence, she finds herself trapped in a vault with John Walker, Ghost, and Taskmaster for some reason. Because I guess Marvel just isn't done humiliating this fucking character yet. Don't worry though, she gets fucking domed immediately. We'll be getting back to this character on this channel later, don't you fucking worry. Oh well, soon after that, a man named Bob stumbles out of the box with no memory of how he ended up in there, and the team soon realizes that they were all sent to the vault to be destroyed with the rest of the evidence of Val's crimes. We then pick up with Val at a party where Bucky's spying on her, because he believes she's up to something, so he tries to rizz up Val's assistant to come clean and expose her boss, to which she politely declines. We then cut to a limo where Val starts explaining her evil plan to have the others fucking kill each other, in front of the limo driver for some reason, who is also conveniently Red Guardian. Oh well, the timer starts, our group breaks out, and the plot moves forward, I guess, with Val heading in with a SWAT team to finish the job to take him out for good. But before she arrives, she recognizes Bob from the security footage, pulling up a file that shows he's the only survivor of a project known only as Project Sentry, which I guess is another attempt at recreating the super soldier serum. The team is able to escape the lab after Bob runs off and distracts the SWAT team by shooting a rifle, who then proceed to shoot at him because I guess bullets are totally going to take down an all-powerful demigod. Anyways, they shoot at Bob, we get a glimpse of his powers, he flies away and comes crashing back down and passes out. Nice. Val then orders her team of goons to take him back to New York because I guess she owns the Avengers Tower now, and she wants an all-powerful hero at her disposal that can keep everybody safe. Honestly, bro, that's fucking valid. The world in this universe is almost destroyed every other week at this point, so I'd be paranoid too. Anyway, she shows Bob how his powers work, makes him a suit, and gets ready to showcase her new perfect superhero to the world, while our group of misfits are found by Red Guardian and everything finally seems good for a little bit. Peace is short-lived and the military pursues them in a chase, but don't worry, Bucky's here to save the group because Val's assistant, scared of how dangerous Sentry is, asked him to save the group and bring them back to fight Sentry because I guess the other heroes on Earth just have better shit to do. No big deal, I guess, so they go to confront Val and get Bob back, but Bob answers to her now, I guess, so he kicks everyone's ass and they all run away, and Sentry turns on Val because he realizes he's basically a god and doesn't have to listen to anyone anymore. So she pulls out the kill switch, Sentry passes out, the Void takes over, and engulfs half of New York into a fucking shadow. We then join back up with our group. Yelena and Red Guardian get a nice little father-daughter moment. The team regroups and Yelena decides to go into the spooky shadow to face her fears and bring Bob back and I guess, in turn, make the Void go away. Anyways, everyone gets to relive all their trauma and eventually they find Bob, give him a hug, the Void goes away and they go to confront Val, who announces them as the new Avengers for some reason, and the movie ends. Honestly, after all the pointless feeling movies and shows Marvel's put out over the past few years, this movie is honestly a breath of fresh air. all jokes aside, everything about this movie worked for me for the most part. From the character motivations, the character development, and the ridiculous slapstick Marvel humor that I guess we just can't go a fucking movie without. Not to mention, there is nothing being teased here that we as an audience will never get to see, and I can't stress enough how good that feels. Literally, the only thing this movie teases is the very next movie. And at this point, that's all I can really ask for, because I guarantee you most of the other recent post-credit scenes will never be addressed. I promise you, we probably won't see what happened to the Eternals, or Blade trading the Black Knight, or teasing a 10 Rings spin-off that'll probably never happen. And I don't even know. At this point, I'm just happy I left this movie feeling fulfilled, and like I didn't just waste my time and money to go see it. And that's all I can really ask for. I think in honor of this movie, we're going to start a rewatch/review series on this channel. We'll start with the MCU, then we'll do the old DCEU, so we can review the new DCU now that that's out. Then after that will be Star Wars, and after that, I think we'll go back and look at the other more obscure comic book movies, like the Dark Knight trilogy, X-Men movies, and stuff like that. So if you want to see more content like this, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.